Hello and welcome back to the Waste Management Phoenix Open. We're picking up the action on the first hole. Let's get into it. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Yeah, well played. Good mid-range putt, this one. An 18-footer. That's pretty fancy. Nice start.
Yeah, you gotta love seeing those go in early. Puts you in a good mood for the rest of the day.
Well, Rich, that's got to feel good. Opening the first with an under par score.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right. So a good accurate approach required. Good looking shot this. Time for the second shot here on the second hole.
Excitement. It's starting. You can hear it.
John, do you have any info down there?
I'm down here on the 7th hole. This is Cameron Champ.
A couple under at this stage. Currently tied for 9th. Whew. Let's return to live play now. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Looks good off the blade. And that will drop in for birdie.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. That should find the fairway. Well, Rich, I feel like this is a bit of a rhetorical question, but what's your favourite part of the Waste Management Phoenix Open?
All of it. There's not a single thing that I don't love about it. I find it, since I first started coming here in 1999, to be an absolute, I don't want to say circus because that's not the right word, but this is a social gathering. I once saw a guy, Luke, walking around in a jumpsuit made of pennies. made of pennies. And I didn't know if it was chainmail or what. But in 1999, I saw this guy and thought, you know what? This tournament's a little different than the rest. As we've seen throughout the years, that's exactly what it's turned into. I mean, this is just a massive social gathering in Scottsdale. The players embrace it. They love it. They get it. They get into it by throwing stuff in the crowd on 16, wearing jerseys, dressing up, getting into the action, getting into the fun, if you will. It's unlike any other golf tournament in the world, and should be. This is a special event in a special place.
The stadium hole gets a lot of the focus. Over 500,000 fans through the gates through the course of the week. But for all the partying, all the fun and frivolity that takes place, there's a fair bit of serious work that gets down to the end, isn't there?
Well, they're playing for a lot of money, a lot of FedEx Cup points, as we know. But listen, these guys are out there to compete and win. But they don't lose the one atmospheric part about it, and that is everybody is out there to be entertained. And that's what they're trying to do. Entertain them. Make a lot of birdies if you can, because that's what it takes. You got to make birdies to win this tournament. Whether this week is going to be delicious, go get them.
That's incredible. Well, that was like a laser straight at it. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. And now at 3 under overall. The par 3 fourth at TPC Scottsdale plays 183 yards. Fairly straightaway hole, but bunkers again. Front, left and short right requires a pretty accurate and solid strike. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Oh, absolutely flushed. And John, how long's this putt? It seems to be a fair way.
About 27 feet from here.
Well, would have been nice to get the birdie, but a par never hurts. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Let's head over to the 5th. Getting ready to play their 3rd. How close was that to going down? So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Sitting at -3, currently tied third, just a couple out of top spot. And choosing the 8-iron here. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. And this putt to move into a share of first. It was on a good line. It's just about 3 feet away. Job done. Let's head to the next. And let's have a look at Tony Finau. All right, John, how's this putt looking?
Well, guys, this is looking like about 27 feet.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. The 6th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. And again, it's more position off the tee that's required here with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get after this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them. Sitting at 3 under par, currently tied for 4th place. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
And this putt is to move into a share for the lead. This one has eyes for the hole. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that will take him to 4 under. He's currently tied for 1st.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The 7th here at Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 215 yards from the back tees. A straightaway hole, but bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required. Opting for the 3-wood. And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Well, there's been highlights aplenty. How about what happened at the 8th? Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard.
The play so far has been stellar, increasing the lead, Luke, but can they maintain it? Let's find out.
The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. Nicely done. Playing this shot from 120 yards.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Oh, good look at a birdie here. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will move him to 6 under par. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Finishing hole on the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale was a par 4 measuring 453 yards from the back tees. There's plenty of room off the tee to the left just so you can avoid that bunker on the right. There's a bunker short of the green here that needs to be avoided, a short little pot bunker. The 2 solid shots here will allow a chance for a birdie. Well, this one looks to be heading down the runway. Well, there's action aplenty all over the course. Let's have a look at this highlight from another player. The impressive young Cameron Champ with an amazing shot. And back to the course with the live action. Coming off a hat-trick of birdies. That's great momentum. Choosing the 9-iron here. Great looking shot this. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Really had that shot dialed in. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. Don't know about you, Rich, but I'm getting my palms sweaty in the booth just thinking about this player's position with 9 to play.
Well, keep your hands to yourself. But yes, this player is definitely dialed in at the moment.
The 10th at TPC Scottsdale is a short par 4, measuring just 428 yards from the tips. There's a huge bunker down the right side of this fairway, which suggests maybe less than driver is necessary off the tee. What you want to do is set up for a good angle of approach, though. And there's a couple of pot bunkers to the short right of this green and a big one to the front left to be avoided. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Oh, the fried egg. That's ugly. Any chance of getting out of this bunker?
Well, they're in deep here, guys. Really nestled into this sand trap. Let's see what happens.
Okay, phase 1 complete. You've got to make a good putt here. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Get excited. This could go in. And that's a way to fight back from a tough break. Well holed.
It was off the tee with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 11th is a par 4 playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. And let's have a look at Tony Finau from earlier.
Third shot now.
When a player hits a shot of that caliber, you just want to have another look, don't you? Okay, let's get back to the action. Water becomes a real feature here in the final 9 holes at TPC Scottsdale. Here we are exposed to it at 11.
Second shot at 11 is very difficult. Water hugging the left-hand side. The bunker fronting the green is no fun. The one in the back part of the green is no fun. Anything out to the right is just fine.
Opting for the 5-wood. Lovely effort that. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. Wow, that's misjudged. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. It's on a good line. Oh, just missed. This one's for bogey. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. That's not what they were looking for.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. Ooh, that almost went down. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Bogey putt coming up here. And that's a couple of bogeys on the bounce, I'm afraid.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Let's head over to the 13th. Sitting at 1 over. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Quality shot, that one. 2nd shot here on the 13th. The interesting choice of the driver here. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Only 1 shot off the pace. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. This putt is about 8 feet. Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. And that will take him to 6 under. He finds himself in a share of the lead.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. From around 140 yards here.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Opting for the 9-iron. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. And let's have a look at Tony Finau. A few shots under par at the moment, in a share of 9th position. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie. Going with the 5-wood. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Putting for a birdie. A birdie with big wings. Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. Sitting at -6. Currently tied for top spot. Lovely touch. Well played.
Yes. Very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And with that putt, now it's 6 under with a few to play.
Woo, this is getting fun, isn't it?
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Welcome to the jungle, or as they call it here at TPC Scottsdale, the Stadium Hole par 3 16th. It's just a short club, but you miss the green, and a chorus of boos will ring out. Wonderfully played. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. That's frustrating. Just a 4-footer remaining. I like the look of this. Good putt, that. And let's take a look at this shot from moments ago. Let's recap this long-range effort. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The penultimate hole at TPC Scottsdale's an absolute beauty. Do you go for it or lay up? A drive here that's just slightly pulled will find the hazard to the left. But if you're short right, a chance to get up and down for your birdie and really push for the title. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Just a missile of a tee shot right onto the green.
This effort from Tony Finau just a short time ago.
I got to say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
Chance to move to 8 under here. Just remember to get that nice rhythm in your stroke.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And that will take him to 7 under. And now that finds him in first place. The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water hazard down the left-hand side and the Church Pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach. But once you hit this shot, make sure you get the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie. Well, this should find the short grass. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
Pro tip, when it's breezy, swing easy. You're welcome.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. And he's safely on the green with that shot.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
And he can win the event here if he can hold this putt. Well, that's a great tournament to win. The Waste Management Phoenix Open, Rich, and all on Super Bowl Sunday.
All the fans this week have been out there supportive of the tournament. They've been out here in record numbers. And the champion, well, they finally get to enjoy the festivities as well. Great play this week, great win.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.